Inslaget presenteras av Craft, officiell souvenirleverantör till HV71.
HVTV presenteras av Invid, Intersport, Nybergs bil och Jönköpings Energi.
We're spending 8 months out of the year away from home, so it's always nice to come back. It's always nice to see family and friends, and especially after the year, it's nice to just be still and relax for a little bit until you start working out again and doing all sorts of different things. So it's relaxing to be home, and that's Finland's always going to be, and Åbo's always going to be like our base where we go back to during the off seasons, and so it's a nice change of pace for sure.
Leverera starka insatser.
Hur känner man sig efter en säsong? Är man mest trött mentalt eller fysiskt?
Depends on the season a little bit. You know, mentally, like last year, it was mentally really tough. Obviously, being where we were for the better part of the year, I think it was more of a mental reset. Obviously, physical as well. Like it was a tough stretch at the end, playing a lot of games in a short amount of time, but I think it was the mental reset that was most important after last year, and now we can start building towards something better.
Hur ser du på den sista delen av säsongen så som det blev, Joni?
Well, that's kind of what and how we should have played from the start. That was because we knew we had potential in the team. We knew we could play better. We just couldn't get it out and couldn't transfer that out onto the ice. So that was really the way we knew we could play. And looking at the last 15 games, we were one of the best teams in the league. So that's something obviously that saved our bacon and got us actually closer to playoffs than to relegation at the end of it. But that's also something to build on next year, knowing that obviously the team's going to be different, but the core is still going to be the same. So that gives us confidence going forward, and gives us confidence to challenge the top teams next year.
Den sista delen på säsongen för egen del, Joni, otroliga prestationer, många matcher. Hur kändes det för egen del?
I mean, it goes hand in hand when the team plays better, the individuals look better as well, and I just started clicking, you know. But we played better defense. We cut down the number of chances we gave the opposition, so that's always going to make a goalie's life easier. So, but yeah, like I said, for the team, it's also a good building block for me going into next year. That final stretch.
To get out the power from it.
No, that's exactly kind of what we're trying to focus on too. Like we're not trying to build muscle mass anymore, because I definitely don't need more. Now we're just like, how can we develop that strength into quickness and explosiveness?
Exactly. And I can see like.
Hur jobbar du med liksom att formtoppa dig själv så att du är som bäst när det väl gäller?
I mean, there's no secret ingredient to that. I think it's just working solid and working throughout the year. Because like I never felt that my game was really in a bad shape. We weren't just getting the results. So I just gotta stay with it, because we feel like it was working, whatever we were doing, me and William. So we just kind of kept with it, and then sometimes you just can't explain it. Something happens, it starts clicking, and that's kind of what it did.
Om vi tittar framåt mot nästa säsong, du säger att det finns mycket att bygga på. Vad tar ni med er in i den kommande säsongen som kommer?
Well, I think we can that final stretch, the way we were, especially the way we were defending. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of new this upcoming season, new coaching staff for the most part. So, but I think we got to take that belief and confidence that we kind of built at the end of last year, and we got to bring it into the new year. And it's going to be fun to meet all the new faces that are coming in. Obviously there's probably a couple more guys still that we're looking for, but so far I think the team looks pretty good. So we're aiming to improve from last year, that's for sure. And I think HV belongs in the playoffs, challenging for a championship, and that's going to be our only goal. I really enjoyed it here. It's an awesome city. It's not too far off from what Stockholm is like, so they're pretty similar. And we both loved it here. Ida worked here while I was playing, and it's a short trip home. And the hockey here, they really like their hockey, and the team I played for, it's a traditional, really traditional team in Finland. So it was a fun year. More than football. In my sleep.
Du har ju mycket erfarenhet både från olika ligor och landslagsnivå och sådär. Lärde du dig någonting av förra säsongen?
You always learn something, even in this age. I think just you got to just be able to block out all the noise. It got stressful at the start of the year. You weren't really worried about it at all, but then you were so sure that we're going to turn this thing around. But then when it kept on going like kind of tumbling down, you become a little stressed. That's just the human nature. But then, like I said earlier, you just got to stick with it. Believe what you're doing is going to give you results. And obviously we made changes along the way, but you gotta stick with your work ethic and what you do on a daily basis. That's going to make a difference at the end. And I think we never wavered from that. We're for sure a little stressful, but we never gave up. That's probably the biggest lesson to learn from last year, that you're never really out of it. So you can never give up, and that's what we didn't do, and that's what got us out of it.